Hey, my fellow YouTubers. I just wanted to come and do a video and just show you how or what I use when I co-wash my micro braids. So if you've been following me and if you're on my channel, you'll know that I am 1 year natural, and it's just been 1 year since December 10th. So just not 1 year, 1 month yet, but 1 year natural. And for my protective style for the wintertime, I do micro braids. And this right here is loose, deep, wavy, and it's the mixed blend. And what the mixed blend is the 100% natural, and then you have a few synthetic. And this is the second time I've washed it, and been up about a month and a half or so. So wanted to let you know you still have to keep and maintain your natural hair even though it's up in a protective style. So as you can see, I've washed it, and if you can see, and I don't know if you can really see it, you see a little bit of frizziness. And plus it's time for me to get my edges redone. And some of the hair that's right there, I just took them down because I don't like them to be hanging off by a string. So I'm like, I'm going to take that mess down. So just to get to what I'm doing and what I'll be using is I'll be using my Aussie Moist. And that's what I co-washed with. My coconut oil. And since it's been in a big jar, it's been sitting, and it's the winter time, so it's not really oily or liquidy right now, but that's okay. And this is my travel coconut oil. So this is what I use instead of sticking my big hand into the jar. I use this, and as you can tell where it's been sitting at, you see it's a little bit of liquidy, so this is what I rub in my hands. And I'm using the Kinky curly knot today. After I apply all that, I use my scarf, and I've had this scarf for about, I forgot how long. This is my granny scarf. She passed away a long time ago, but I've had it for a long time. Like, it's the Newport scarf, and I don't know if anybody remember when their parents or anybody smoked the Newports. Here it is. Sorry it looks so raggedy, but I love it. It's my granny, so okay, so let's get started. I washed my hair, or co-washed it with the Aussie Moist, and I love the way it smells. And go ahead and use the leave-in conditioner. As you can see, I use quite a bit of it, and I usually put this in my Kinky tubes. And since I'm not using it today because I gave it to my mom, I have another bottle already. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a fair amount, just for me, because my hair soaks up moisture. I want to just make sure it's nice and conditioned, and plus, since it's in micro braids, I just want to make sure I give it everything that it needs. But normally in my my natural hair by itself, I wouldn't use too much, just because I use the aloe vera juice, the castor oil, the jojoba oil, and last time I used the jojoba oil, it's just too expensive and not a lot to just keep doing this with micro braids. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do this with my braids that I have right now. So I'm just using a fair amount on top and inside of my my scalp. And I'm going to do this for a minute and make sure I get all my parts, and so I'll come back and show you what I do and how I use my coconut oil. So I finished putting my leave-in conditioner in. Like I said, I was using the Kinky curly knot today, and I purchased that at Whole Foods. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is take my travel kit of my coconut oil, and this is what my coconut oil looks like, and I'm still using it. And it's really good for your body. I mean, I use it for everything. I mean, especially since I paid a lot of money for it. But I definitely will take some suggestions. Well, actually, I had a couple of YouTubers that already told me where I can get some cheaper coconut oil. So, and I love the way it smells. I even tried in some of my cooking. So, and it tastes good, smells good. And so I'm just rubbing it all throughout my braids, just so they can all get evenly moisturized and everything. And I know I still have some parts that are frizzy, and this is just to keep it down, just to maintain it, just as it is, just like if I didn't have any micro braids. And so can you see that? You can see like my hair because I had like a blonde. And I did my edges. And that's like really important because since the winter time, my edges have been like super dry. And I do not like that. Add some more. So just put it on my edges. And I've already massaged through my hair. And what I'll do is that I'll take my Newport rag and don't pull it too tight, but I usually I like to just kind of like wear my hair up or back. So I'll take this if it'll act right. Put it up kind of like that because it's still wet. I just got out the shower washing my hair, and then I'll put my scarf on just to kind of keep it down. And since this is my second time doing the co-wash on my micro braids, when I did it the first time, I didn't have any frizz, or it wasn't as much frizz. And so this time, I'm doing it this way. So just wanted to show you guys what I do when I have my braids. And like, I think, oh, it's a little bit too tight. Let me fix that. But I think I seen a comment or question on somebody else's video. You can still wash, to me, synthetic, well, the mixed blend. Like I said, I have the Milky Way. So this is Milky Way Brand loose deep wave. When I get my edges refreshed, I'm going to go ahead and get the deep wave because I kind of like big hair. And since they had the braid all the way down to like my natural hair, so it wouldn't be too much coming out, I wanted, you know, a little bit more waviness or whatever you want to call it. So let me go ahead and put this on. And this is, you know, how I wear it. Just around the house. I don't wear this outside. Not appropriate. Well, not for me. And so that's how I co-wash and maintain my micro braids. And so hopefully the next time I do it, you'll see me with my new refreshed braids. Today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas, and I wish you a very, very, very happy New Year. Please be safe, and God bless.